I just woke up. Well, a little bit ago. My hair's going everywhere. But Dad he walked next door to go sit with a neighbor guy because his wife had to go to the doctor. And since I had an opportunity to be home alone, I'm sorting through photographs to kind of see which ones I have on the computer and pull them out of the stack. Maybe try to take some photos on my iPhone just to get a digital form of them. Here is a picture of Dad and Mom, Aunt Neva, who just passed away, and her husband, Uncle Joe Bill, who has been gone for quite a few years, and my grandma, and then my Aunt Joyce. This is when they went down to Arkansas. They're in this place where they, military people, they had bricks made with names on them, and they had, because they're a big military family, and my grandpa was in the Navy, and they had a brick made for him. And here's Dad and his brother. This was behind our cottage we had up north. This is before we actually had, they're taking a bath in the river, because for a while we didn't have any kind of shower or anything, and they worked on it. And this is when Mom and Dad and I had our pictures taken at Olin Mills back in the day. This is, I don't know what year this was, it doesn't say. There's the mama and the daddy when they went to the ocean. There's the humper flashing his butt at work. He had to wear suspenders or else his pants would fall off. What else we got? There's Dad trying to squeeze Mom's head off, apparently. There they are. That's when he had a mustache. Can't really see it because it's white, but he had a mustache for years. Here's me and Dad and Mom somewhere. This is when they went to the Biltmore Mansion. They went there a couple times. In their lives. Here's Dad, and that's Tom. That's who Dad is with over next door. They worked together for years, and Tom used to have, him and his wife lived on the other side of town in a big 2-story house, and Dad and Tom and another guy, Doug Peters, would carpool together. So they only had to drive once every 3 weeks because they all lived here together, and it's like a 25-mile drive to work. And they wanted to downsize. They didn't want a big 2-story house anymore, and the lady next door had property as big as ours, and well, the people earlier had put a house at the end of it for his mom, so it wasn't quite as big as ours. But Dad went next door and said, would you want to sell part of your back of your lot? And she's like, sure. So they sold the lot to Tom and Lois, and they put a house there, and then became our neighbors. And now Tom is getting so feeble. This is my dad and my cousin. This one right here, he's drank a lot of Wild Turkey whiskey in his day. That's my cousin Bobby Dean. They live in Arkansas. There's another one of Dad and Tom at their machines. Here's Dad in a guillotine. Ain't that what that's called, a guillotine? No. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to sort through these. There's when he was young. In a suit. I don't even know. It doesn't say what year this was. Yeah, this is him. He's special right there. Christmas time. He's like, I got flashlights. There he is. When he was a baby. I think I had this on my computer. There he is again in his suit. Alright. That's enough pictures. I have a whole shit ton I'm going to go through. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try to put them in piles of certain things. And I just called the hog guy again. He called me back last night. And I got a price from him. And because I was getting a price on one. And then Mike, who's going to cook it, was getting a price from his guy. And then mine's a better deal. So I called him back this morning and said, I want to get a hog from you. Can I pay for it with a credit card? Can it be picked up on this day between this time? So I'm waiting for him to call me back. And I got an email today from our friend in Virginia, and he's planning on coming. I haven't seen him in years. Their parents his wife's parents live next door, and I've known him all my life. And his wife passed away when we were at South Tube in Atlanta, when Dad was there with me, because he kept saying if he had known, he would have, instead of coming back home, he would have cut over and went to Virginia to the funeral and stuff, because they were all really good friends. They traveled together and all that stuff. So I hope he does get to come. He said if nothing comes up that'll change his travel plans, he hopes to come. So, and I haven't seen him since before his wife passed away, so it's been a while. Okay, I better get this picture project started and rolling. I just want to check in and say hey. Yeah. Man, I'm not really awake yet, but I have that froggy voice. I'm rolling. Bye.